Alright, what's going on everyone, and welcome to another flight vlog. If you're new here, my name is Tyler Malone. I'm a pilot out of Houston, Texas, working towards 1,500 hours. We're gonna do a little flight vlog today, a little time building flight on the way to that 1,500 mark. Going from the home base, Pearland Regional, over to Lake Charles, Chenault Airport. They got a good deal over there. I heard down the grapevine that if you go there and get 10 gallons of fuel, they will provide you with a free meal from the local restaurant, which is, in my opinion, a pretty good deal. Free food, never pass that opportunity up. We're gonna go do that today. Should be about an hour and 15 minutes there. Maybe a little bit longer coming back with the headwind, but all in all, should be a fun little trip. Grab some good seafood and put some time in the logbook. So we're gonna go ahead, pre-flight the airplane, gas up real quick, and be on our way. So I will catch you guys in the plane. So we just fueled up, got everything ready to go for the flight. We're sitting here holding short of 1-4. We've got a pretty full pattern today, but it's showing about an hour and 15 over to Chenault Airport. We're going to pick up approach, get flight following, and hopefully get clearance into the Bravo. Should be a pretty easy flight over there. Hopefully they got some good seafood waiting for us. Put some good time in the logbook today, but let's go ahead and get our weather, get our run-up and checklist complete. We'll get on out of here.
1953 Zulu. Wind 150 at 12. Peak gusts 17. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 27 Celsius. Dew point 14 Celsius. Altimeter 3007. Remarks. Density altitude 1,300.
Okay, before takeoff checklist. Alright, trim is set for takeoff. Extras full rich, primers locked, avionics strobe on, carburetor heat in, landing light on, nav lights on, left tank. Seatbelts are on, doors, everything is good to go. Pre-flight snack acquired. Before takeoff checklist is complete. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. We've got someone on the downwind, we should be able to get out. Pearland traffic, Colt 5495 Zulu, line up and wait 14. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and line up. We got someone just landed. I don't remember if he said he was gonna be touch and go or not. We're gonna go ahead and line up and wait and get on out of here because I don't feel like waiting for any more people to land. A little bit of clouds, and they're scattered. We're gonna be able to get on top of them. Should be nice and smooth up there. Thank God, because it has been pretty bumpy the past couple of days. Pearland traffic, Colt 5495 Zulu, taking off runway 14. Gonna have a southeastbound departure, Pearland. We're gonna go ahead and climb straight out here up to about 800 feet, make our last call, contact departure, or I guess approach. 3 tips for contacting approach as a new pilot, right? When you're contacting approach, right, as a new pilot, it can be pretty scary. I struggled with it for a little while. Who you are, where you are, what you want. If you can give them those 3 things, they'll be able to get you where you need to go, and it'll help you out a lot easier having that mental note. You should approach Piper 5495 Zulu.
Last call approach, try back in 10 minutes, please.
Yep, that's what I figured. Okay, so sometimes in a smaller, slower aircraft, and you're calling in, they'll see you, and they just don't even want to deal with you. What am I over the ground? I'm 80 knots over the ground. They've got Houston Bravo. They've got a lot of jet traffic. Ellington off to my left wingtip here. They've got a lot of military training going on out of there, and sometimes they don't have the time to mess around with you, and they keep telling you, oh, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and so that's why sometimes I don't like to mess around with it. But if I was, to call them up right there, I would have just said, Colt 5495 Zulu, we are to the south of Ellington. We are looking to get flight following to Chenault Airport, Charlie Whiskey Foxtrot, and then say my altitude 4,500 and clearance into the Bravo. So, who I am, 5495 Zulu, where I'm at, south of Ellington, and what I want. Flight following clearance into the Bravo. If you can just, you can even think about it while you're talking to them. You don't. Most of the time, when if you're not in a super busy airspace like I'm in right now, they're going to work with you. They understand there's a lot of students out there, so they're pretty lenient with things. But you get the hang of it. It's just like anything else. You get used to it. It'll probably be a couple minutes before we're out of the Bravo ring. So I will see y'all in approximately, I'd say, like 10-15 minutes when I'm up there. All right, so we're up here at cruise, just got up to 5,500. It took us about 15 minutes as I expected. So we're out of the Bravo. We've got 55 minutes en route. Beautiful up here. 5,500, now we're in cruise all the way to Lake Charles. This is a perfect time to break out the good old mid-flight snack. I always like to bring like just a pack of M&Ms or, okay, that's really going to annoy me if I'm not able to find that, whatever. Like some M&Ms or, you know, like a bag of chips, something like that. Yeah, we did get some exciting news though. Me and my dad, a buddy of ours, owns a RV7 that is fully IFR equipped, and there is a possibility we're going to get some footage doing some IFR flights, which would be really, really cool. That's on my bucket list to get some footage. I've done plenty of IFR flights. I think it's going to be really cool to get to film that process. Like when I first started flight training, this was such a long flight for me. Like this, the flight to the Lake Charles area always seems so long. But now that I've done, you know, I've done a flight to Vegas, I've done a flight to Dallas, Austin. I'm trying to think where my longest one was. So Vegas was definitely my longest one. I've got one to Philadelphia coming up. Took one to Nashville. That's right. Yeah, I took that one to Nashville. So yeah, now that I've sort of ventured out to some new areas, this is a cakewalk, man. But I'm looking forward to it. So we've got that trip to Philadelphia coming up. That'll be a really, really good. Get some good footage on that one. And we've got the another one that I'm planning on taking either to Nashville or to Florida. So stay tuned for those. Those will be coming. I'll throw out some updates on those. Yeah, like I said, just cruising up here at 5,500. Got about 45 more minutes left. Yeah, we're going to give it about 5-6 more minutes till we get closer to Chambers County and call these guys up, and I will cut the video back on. So I will see you guys in a second. A little bit of unfortunate news. We are coming up on Chambers County right now. I was just monitoring approach frequency, and someone else had just called in for flight following, and he told him that he's about to get a little busy and wouldn't be able to do it. So there's no point in me calling in. I'm probably going to get the same boot. So it looks like we're just solo riding it all the way out to Chenault with no flight following, no talking to approach until we get to tower. That's a little bit unfortunate, but nothing you can do about it sometimes. We will be calling Lake Charles approach, though. They shouldn't be near as busy. I'm not showing really any aircraft over there in the area, just a couple. So we'll be calling them up. We're going to go right over the top of Beaumont, Jack Brooks. Got about 40 minutes at cruise, and we'll probably call them, my guess, about 15 miles out. Usually what they do is they'll give us vectors over to Chenault. It's a little weird with the airspace. I've never, honestly, that's the only Delta I've seen where it's two of them merged together like that. Pretty cool airspace. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead, cruise up here for the next 30 minutes or so. We'll throw some clips up. Hope you guys enjoy the views, and we will see you guys on the descent into Chenault. All right, what's going on, everyone? So we are about 15 minutes out, about to start our descent, about to contact approach here, and get our, not clearance, but technically clearance into Chenault. Who you are, where you are, what you want. We are 5495 Zulu. We are a PA-22, let's see, about 15 to the west of Lake Charles Regional. With information, Zulu. En route to Chenault, full stop. That's all you need to say. Nice and easy. You know, if you just remember it in the back of your head, you get used to it. So we do have approach in on 11935. It has a different approach for Chenault, which is the one we're actually going into. I'm used to going into regional, but we're going into Chenault this time. So their approach is actually 119.8. So we will we'll go ahead and contact them up, and then we'll put tower. Actually, we'll have that one in the backup just in case. Lake Charles approach. Good afternoon, Piper 5495 Zulu.
Yeah, Piper 1495 Zulu, Lake Charles first. Go ahead.
Yeah, Piper 5495 Zulu. We are a PA-22 just off to the east of Orange County. We're going to be en route to Chenault, full stop landing, currently at 5,500 descending.
Yeah, Piper 5495 Zulu, roger that. Squawk 0434.
Okay, 0434 on the squawk for 5495 Zulu. All right, so he gave us right base to 15.
Yeah, Piper 95 Zulu. If you can for me, maintain VFR at or above 2,100 until further advised.
Okay, we'll go ahead and maintain VFR at or above 2,100 for 95 Zulu.
95 Zulu, I appreciate that. And what's your type, Piper?
We're a PA-22, no problem.
Thank you.
All right, so they're at or above 2,100 until further advised. So we're going to go ahead, we're about 24 out. We'll go ahead and mix your full rich back over to the left tank and start a gentle descent down to 2,500. He wants us at or above 2,100. Go ahead and get a little bit nose down trim. Let me know in the comments as well. This is the only aircraft, this and the Tri-Pacer, that I've seen with the trim above the head there, which is really cool to me. I don't know, it's pretty neat. Got the SWAT code in. We're on the way down to 2,500, 500 feet a minute descent. We are going to be entering a right base to 15. We are on the left tank. I don't like to turn my landing light on until I'm cleared to land, but we can go ahead and do our before landing checklist. So mixture is full rich, trim for 75-80. That's on the approach. We're trimmed down for our descent right now. Go a little bit more down. Carburetor heat is off currently. We're on the correct fuel valve, and that is the before landing checklist complete. There's the golden nugget right there. That place owes me a lot of money. So yeah, this is really, I mean, Lake Charles is always super laid back. It is nothing like Houston. We were leaving, they didn't want to talk to us. We even got, 20, 30 miles east of Houston over Beaumont, and they still didn't have time for us. They were telling VFR traffic to just, they couldn't do it today.
In a Colt 95 Zulu, previous traffic, no factor. If you could for me, just maintain VFR at or above 1,500 though.
Okay, no factor on the previous traffic, and we'll maintain VFR for you at or above 1,500.
Yes, sir. That's going to be for an aircraft. It looks like they're making right close traffic at Lake Charles, so make sure you stay above him.
Roger that. We'll maintain at or above 1,500. 95 Zulu.
Colt 95 Zulu, contact Chenault Tower 124.2. You can cancel any altitude restrictions.
Okay, cancel altitude restrictions. We'll head on over to Tower 24.2. Thanks for your help today. 95 Zulu. See you.
Take care.
National Tower, Colt 5495 Zulu with you for a right base to 15.
Number 95 Zulu, Chenault Tower, roger, into the right base, runway 15.
Enter right base for runway 15, 95 Zulu. This plane comes down fast. I don't know if y'all watched the previous video, this plane can't just pull the power back to 1,700 RPMs and let it coast on down. It will come down fast, so.
Number 95 Zulu, runway 15, clear to land, winds 1608.
All right, clear to land, runway 15, 95 Zulu. Landing light on, clear to land. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful right there. Whoa, what a beautiful landing there. Yeah, they are pretty dead today. They've got, oh my goodness, they've got some NASA jets out here today. That is really cool. Decent sized FBO. Go ahead and pass the threshold here. Clean up and get on in.
All right, so we just got into the FBO here. They're fueling up the plane now. Pilots, it's $1 for the food, which is crazy. It's like an $18 meal. We got some crawfish etouffee on the way. Gotta try some crawfish here in Louisiana, but they have a whole, I mean, look at this. It's a whole movie room, man. That's seriously, it's like a movie theater in here. So really comfortable chairs. We're gonna go ahead and charge up our stuff pre-flight for the flight back home while we're waiting. They said it's gonna take about 20 to 30 minutes to get here. So we're just gonna relax a little bit, give the back a break. When it gets here, definitely gonna show y'all what that looks like. I'll see you guys here in about 20 minutes. All right, let's see what it's looking like here. Crawfish etouffee. My gosh. I'm gonna dig into this. We're just sitting here in the FBO. The Colt is right over there. We're gonna finish this up, get back on the road. We got about an hour and 30 minutes back to Pearland, and then we will be done for the day. So I'm gonna eat this up real quick, and I'll catch y'all back in the plane.
Number 5495 Zulu, contact Lake Charles departure. Have a nice flight.
Over to departure, 5495 Zulu. Thanks for your help. See you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
This is a bad day to forget your glasses. Wait, I might have a spare pair in my flight bag. Oh wait, no, I didn't forget them. Nice! What a save. Yeah, we're just gonna climb on up to altitude here and enjoy the flight. Got a little bit of a headwind that's showing about an hour and 25 minutes en route to back to Pearland. So we're gonna go ahead and get up to altitude and enjoy this nice sunset we're gonna have. We should have a sunset landing. Really cool. Love those. We're gonna go ahead and throw on some clips, throw on some music, and enjoy the views. See you guys at altitude. Okay, so we're up here at Cruise. They got us stopped here at 4,000. There's another aircraft behind me at 4,500. They don't want us to, I think he's going to end up overtaking me. We're a little bit slower, so we're just going to sit up here at 4,000 the rest of the way. It's really, really chill. We got a nice sunset. Wish it was like a little bit more to the side. That way it's not right in my face. When you start getting into jets and flying IFR, you can just throw like checklists or something in the windshield. That way you don't have to deal with it because you're flying IFR anyway.
Yeah.
We got our water. We got our music playing in the headphones. Pretty sure I'm listening to Party Rock right now. I don't know why. I guess the only playlist I decided to download was my throwback playlist. We've also got an hour and 10 minutes en route to Pearland at Cruise. Just come up here and you sightsee, man. You just look out at all the stuff there is to see. You just got to enjoy this part of it. Everyone wants so badly, including myself, you know, to get to the airlines, to just get to where you're making money or where you're flying. But you know, when you get there, you're gonna look back and remember all these times, and you know, you want to make sure you're just enjoying the moment. That's been a big thing, you know, that I've always lived by. I've always just, you know, tried my hardest to enjoy the moment that I'm in. And even though it can be hard sometimes, you know, because you just really want to get there so bad, you just got to sit here and take it all in and enjoy every second of it. Because one day you'll be flying the big jets, missing flying these the little airplanes that you used to. So I'm going to sit up here at Cruise, throw some music on, let y'all enjoy the flight. All right, well, I know I said I was going to see y'all back on the descent, but we ran into a little bit, not an issue, we ran into a little bit of a predicament here. The METAR was showing that it was going to be scattered at 4,500, ended up being overcast layer at 4,500, so we had to cancel our flight following and pop down under the clouds because they don't offer flight following services below, I think, 3,000 feet. So we went ahead and canceled. We're going to continue the rest of the way in, 1,500, just scooting under these clouds here. A little bit of an unfortunate, you know, the METAR showing scattered. You get here and it's a complete solid layer. But overall, I mean, a really, really good flight. I mean, I am so glad we found that place because $1, I mean, that was, I'm serious, like an $18 meal. And it was good. It was so good. I know all of Louisiana, you know, I got my instrument rating over there in Natchez, Mississippi, and we would always go down to New Orleans and grab some food, and it was always good. Little accelerated program out of there. Really, really good group of guys. Gonna go back to them for my commercial for sure. Hopefully soon. Commercial should be coming up soon. Gonna have to film some content on that. But Chenault Airport, remember the name, go there, try it out. Really good service. They're very, very helpful over there. We'll get over Trinity Bay and be on the home stretch into Pearland. We'll go ahead and speed this part up, throw some music over it, and we'll get back into the pattern and get ready to land. Pearland traffic, hold 5495 Zulu, about 10 miles to the east. We're going to be inbound for a full stop landing 14 Pearland. Super happy about today's video. Like I said, we're going to keep continuing on, man. I've got a bunch of series that I'm going to start. We've got the day in the life episode already out. Episode 1, if y'all want to go back and watch that. This will be the first flight vlog that we've done. And then we're going to start doing some FBO ratings and seeing, just going and flying around visiting all the different FBOs that we can, seeing what they have to offer, seeing just, you know, just going out and exploring, man, just enjoying this process of building time. And we're going to keep going on all of this stuff. I'm having a super good time with the filming. Comment down below if y'all have any suggestions for me on what you'd want to see, what you're already enjoying seeing, any recommendations that you have. Just go ahead and let me know. I'm also going to be starting some fitness content as well. It's just more of a thing to keep me motivated as well. I've always been really hard on myself when it comes to being in shape and when it comes to weightlifting and stuff. And so, you know, just going to start small. Just every day doing something, being in shape. You know, whether it's going out and going and running, going to the gym and doing some cardio, and then we'll go from there. You know, eventually I want to get to where I can do, like, you know, I've always wanted to do a marathon. I've always thought that's something that, or not, some kind of race, something to challenge myself. So we'll see, you know, down the road where that leads with us. Definitely want to start getting into the fitness content a little bit and seeing where that can go along with the aviation. So I got a lot of fun things planned. I know that I'm really going to enjoy it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am. All right. right, well, it's a good thing I can't see anything at all with the sun and the position that it's at. It's not even that it's like bright, it's just the glare. I literally can't see anything. All right, just one last check. We are on the left tank. We have got landing light on. All of our lights are on. Mixture is full, Rich. Pretty sure that's the second time I've messed that up. All right, trim is set. And seatbelts are on. Shoulder harnesses are on. Before landing checklist is complete. Actually, we need to make sure these guys...
November 54950, are you headed towards Pearland?
Hey, firm, we're headed towards Pearland. We're over the high school now, looking at our left downwind for 1-4. Are you guys remaining in the pattern?
Yes, sir. Roger that. 48 Fox is going to extend that upwind for you.
I really appreciate that. Pearland traffic, hold 5495 Zulu is over the high school, entering a left downwind for 1-4, and we have that departing traffic in sight. We're going to keep our speed up for you guys. Wasn't as good as the Chenault one, but I was still pretty good. Pearland traffic. Colt 95 Zulu is cleared out 4. Appreciate it again, guys. All right, well, that was the first flight vlog from Pearland to Chenault Airport and back. A good 3 hours and 30 minutes on the day. That is going in the logbook towards this goal of 1,500 hours. That is the magic number. Again, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys for watching, for tuning in, and just enjoying this process with me. A lot of stuff planned for the future, as said before, and I'm super, super excited for all of it. I'm just soaking it in all right now. It's a ton of fun. But again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hit the like button if you want to. I don't, whatever. As long as you're watching and enjoying it, that's all I care about. Just being able to share this process with someone else. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day whenever you watch this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.